mean you cannot correct older people? These brothers over here saying no. I'm going to come to y'all in a minute because I'm going to ask you why you're saying no. He just said, I'm just saying. Because the text leads us to understand, they said you cannot correct or reprimand an older man. That's what you see what it says, right? Mm-hmm. Is it right? Is that right? What it leads us to understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what was that? I want you to come with it. Miss Sally, what you did? Did y'all hear what she said? Good. I wasn't really thinking what the text is actually telling us. Because it almost tells us that we shouldn't even correct older people. But I'm going to tell you, that's not what it's saying. That's not what it's saying. Now I'm going to give everybody's translations in a minute. Because notice what it says in the New American Standard. He said, do not sharply rebuke older men. What he's literally saying, now hold on, I want to see what these other translations will say before I see what I'm going to say. So Teresa, go ahead and say what you said earlier. I stopped her.
I don't have a translation, I just have a research.
Research, okay. Give me your research, because she's got research too. Good. Because some translations would go into it too. Okay. While you do that, I'll give this to Diane.
Okay.
Say what you said. Deal with older men as they are his father. So in other words, wouldn't one really abusively correct his father? Now I got you thinking. That's correct. So Diane read as a father. So therefore, as a father, one should, but in this dispensation, young people don't respect older people anymore. Mm-hmm. But he's saying that you should respect him as your father. Mm-hmm. Right. He doesn't say don't correct him, but there's a way to do it.
Watch your words. Mm-hmm.
He says you correct him with respect to him as a father. Mm-hmm. Ooh, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And that's why it's very careful that we watch and really learn how to interpret Scripture, because we can take the Scripture for what it seems like and mess folk up.
Well.
Oh, you got your saying?
But this is an ancient Greek word.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
It says, and this is what it's saying.
Okay.
Tell me if it's right or wrong. It says it's not the normal word for rebuke in the New Testament, and it says that this is the only place that this word is used, and it means literally to strike at. And Timothy was told not to lash out at older men, but to treat them with respect, as he would treat the young men with respect as brothers. But the book of it does say something. Older men are generally not to be rebuked.
Okay. So Teresa just read from the Greek definition of that verse number 1. And then basically what I'm saying is that he is, and notice something, Paul is giving Timothy instructions how he ought to treat people in the church. Because you see the rest of it, it's going to go some more instructions he's going to give Timothy. Watch this. He says, even though you are a young pastor, you are still ought to respect those who are older in the church. Okay, I got to see. Let me go to this. And even though you are the pastor, come on, even though you are the leader of the church, there's a way you ought to correct the older people. You cannot just lash out at them as well as you have no respect for them. He said you ought to respect them and you ought to do it in a fatherly manner. Ooh, Jesus. Go ahead.
I just want, did I say that, he also said that it wasn't that he should never, he wasn't actually saying never, just, did I say that?
No, you didn't. Good
Okay.
point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just make sure he does it in the right way.
Yes. That's the bottom line right there. He's not saying don't do it. He said, but there's a way to do it. I heard somebody say years ago, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So what I'm saying is, I said to say this, you can catch more or gain more people if you're kind in your words. Still doing it, but doing it in a way. My mother used to say years ago, it's not what you say, it's how you say what you say.
Yes.
True.
And so, literally, Paul is instructing Timothy, there's a way that you can correct them. And I said, New American Standard says, rebuke sharply. It means you can't, don't do like this. Mom, let me use you. Yeah, you're the oldest in here. I can't just, and I tell you, I tell you, yeah, oh. I can't do this. I can say, you know better than that. Listen to my tone. Listen to my tone. You know better than that. You all know better than that. That's out of order. That's wrong. That's wrong. You can do it this way, sister. The way to do it is such and such a way. See, there's a difference. I can gain her. Watch this. I can gain her as a sister. Ooh-wee. By doing it that way, they're being abusive. I can run her off as a sister by being abusive and abrasive. By being loving, because the Bible says in Jeremiah 31:3 says, loving kindness have I drawn me. So if I'm loving and I'm kind in how I do, I can draw her. Anybody got any else to say to this part? I just said that first part. Watch what else he said. Anybody want to add? There's so much the father part. The father part. Treat him as a father. Respect him as a father. But in verse 1, he still goes further. I just saw something that's how you bring up. He said, but rather appeal, New American says, but rather appeal to him as a father. Exhort him as a father. He goes on and says this in verse 1. He says, as younger men, as brothers. He didn't say correct them either. But all he's doing is say there's a method of how you correct a person. How you do this. He says, so treat the younger brothers as younger men as brothers. Wow. As brothers. Because again, if I treat them as a brother, and I treat them kindly, and I'm not aggressive, that's the other word I was thinking of. Not aggressive, but if kind and loving, I will gain him as a brother. Wow. Yes, ma'am.
It's also speaking to, I was reading where, to encourage in an encouraging way.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Now watch this. You just say something to Teresa. The Bible says that, watch this, that we ought to edify one another. That word edify means that we ought to build each other up. The word edify does not say tear down.
Right.
it means to build up. We are to build each other up. As our brother and our sister, as a father, as a mother, spiritually, we are to build them up, not tear them down.
Right.
Paul is giving Timothy very powerful instructions as a young pastor. Let me say something. In this dispensation, these young pastors now, I can say I'm a little older now. Thank you, Jesus. They're crazy. Some of them are crazy. Because see, some young people don't know how to handle authority. Or don't know how to handle being in a leadership position. And they think because they have this position or they have this authority, they have this power, that they can do it this way. That's not Bible. We just see this here. That's not Bible. They still, it doesn't say that you say, some people are going to laugh. They still wet behind the ears. Watch this. And some of them went without being taught. They have not sat long enough to get some wisdom from someone who can mentor them.
Right.
And so, going back to the term, they still wet behind the ears. That's an old saying back in the day. Anybody else on verse number 1? Okay. Nobody else. Let's go to verse 2. He's still instructing him. He's still instructing him. Look what he says. He says, older women are to be regarded as mothers. Watch this. As mothers. I'm sorry, before I get to the younger women. He says they ought to be treated like mothers. I know we're in the 21st century, but let's go back some years. Because 21st century young folk, they just had no respect for older people at all. Back when we grew up, we were taught to say yes ma'am, yes sir,
yes.
to those who are older.
Yes.
Now they say no, yeah. What? We would get smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
We didn't go out. When I say smack in the mouth, it's like this. That backhand smack. We were taught to respect the elders, our older people. But you got babies having babies, so they haven't been taught. But he's teaching this young preacher to even instruct him how to treat older women. Now watch this. I have a saying, I call it the domino effect, because as he teaches people how to, as he does it, he teaches others, and as he teaches others, they will teach others how to respect older men, older women, to be mothers and fathers in the church, and to treat them with respect. Ooh, Jesus. With respect, yes ma'am, yes sir, with respect. He says, older women are to be regarded as mothers and treated with dignity, with love, respect. Watch this. Respect that is due them. They don't been where we got to go. They already been there. They know. So he said, just respect them and give that respect that is due them. Give them that respect. Anybody on this part, anybody want to add to this part? Yes, ma'am.
I just a little something. My granddaughter was with me one Sunday, and mother was coming through, and I said something about to her, and I said something, mother, something, and she said, Grandma, why do you call her mother? I said, because she's the elderly mother of the church. I said, she's the pastor's mother, but she's the mother of the church. And I said, and I've called her that since I was a little girl coming here. I always have called her mother. And I don't like to see, like, when she's up doing stuff, it just goes through my skin. And I know it's just because what she's always done, and always, it's just habit to you after you've done it so long. But when I see her get up and usher and all, I want to run and just, mother, please, just sit. Because I'm just used to, like, hey, Louise, I treat her just like I guess sometimes I get on her nerves. Because she walks, I get up and help her, and she say, I'm all right, I'm okay. I say, yeah, I know you are, but it's just habit for me. Yeah. Just because she's older, and I know, not that she can't do it, and she does fine. Yeah. Get along around better sometimes, I bet you, than me. But it's just in me to respect, because I look at her and realize she's been in this a long time. Yeah. And you don't get to be that age and be without knowing stuff and not like earning respect,
Yeah.
It's just something that I do.
Let me add to something that she said Sunday. She went to Ecclesiastes, and it's just her in her, and I ain't gonna stop her till she stops herself. She said, whatever your hands find to do, do it.
Yeah.
It's in her. She been doing that since we were knee high
Right.
to a cricket,
Right.
like folks say. And if I said say stop as a pastor, it would, she may shut down. And it's just in her.
Yeah.
I just got to do it. And as she said, you said something about your hands, right? Yeah, she said, because the sister just said, go and pray for her, her hands and her legs. And the sister didn't know about the hand part. And that's when she came to the Ecclesiastes thing, said, whatever my hands find to do, I just do it.
Don't do it.
It's just in her. And this is the difference between the older saints and the new saints. No offense to the new saints. But the old saints, and that's why I really miss that. Because the older saints, they just jump in. They will feel the Lord.
Yeah.
They see something that needs to be done, they just jump in to do it. And we do it without any hesitation. Without any hesitation. And I just hope that this generation can gravitate and get that spirit that the older saints had. And I really appreciate the older saints, because I've been in churches where there are no older saints, there are no mothers, there are no fathers in the church. And so you got a bunch of young folk running around with no guidance. No guidance. And I appreciate the older saints. I was thinking about, I don't want to say who, but I think of one of the older saints just a few days ago. How they would, even obviously pastor, they would plant impart some information and some wisdom and some guidance as a young man. And I do remember I gravitated to that and thought about that. And I appreciate those words. Those words of encouragement and strength still coming today.
Yes.
Still coming today. And I appreciate these older saints. Anybody else? On this part of the verse number 2. Now watch this. There's going to be a slight shift now. He says the younger as sisters. Does anybody know what he's actually saying here? Y'all know what we get out here early tonight. We're almost done. He says the younger as sister. Anybody know what he's really saying? He says, sisters, he says, in all, I got to add this in there, because the scripture says, in all purity. What is he saying in this verse, this end of this verse 2? And then why is he saying what he's saying in verse 2? What is he saying and why is he saying it? Oh, my. Anybody know?
Well, he's speaking to Timothy, and I guess he's saying treat them as sisters and not, when he talks about the purity part, he's saying without sexual immorality and without treating them in a way as a woman that he would, I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, without flirtiness and that sort of thing.
Y'all on point. What did you say?
I was just going to say what she's saying.
Okay.
It's in a godly way.
Yes.
His conduct has to be in a
Not
godly way,
flirtatious.
and not a way that's going to be flirtatious towards. Pretty much what she was saying.
You're right. He says, Timothy, treat her as your sister. And all, he says, in all purity. Not in a flirtative way. Anything like that. Treat them as sister. As Ross said, respect. But let me read this. Purity should be characterized in all his dealings with younger women. Not only should he avoid what is possibly sinful, but he should also steer clear of acts of indiscretion or any behavior which might have an appearance of evil.